Hey, Shalom, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakha HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakarium Shah Yasha'Allah. That's peace to the elect of the nation of Israel. I'm on this guy's channel. This is Anton Daniels right here. You know, very dark guy. I'm just leave it like that. You know, he makes some points every now and then. I catch his show. YouTube is promoting this guy, you know, because he caters to the white male. Look how he's looking at this so-called Edomite. I'm just leave it like that because he could be Edomite or not, but we just gonna say it how it is, how it looks, right? Look how he's looking. You know, I believe he's set up. This nigga right here, Anton Daniels, is set up, you know, to promote the white race and other cultures, you know. And apparently there's been a lot of so-called blacks attacking whites. I would call these isolated events, but they're pushing for this race war. So there was a Cincinnati attack and a few other attacks when they, you know, a group of black teens, you know, are attacking white males, and they saying that this is picking up steam. So you got Mr. Anton Daniels, you know, he's defending, as you know, this is his position, even though this stuff upsets you, but everybody got to play their role, you know. So we sit back patiently and we watch the chaos. You know, I'm gonna play this video, but you know, this is all going to add unto Jacob's trouble, you know, because we know for years we've been a victim. So all of a sudden the white male is the victim, you know, and the black male is picking on the white male, you know, like we got more guns than them. Trust me, Esau got more guns than you niggas out here, man. That's for sure. But this is Matthew 24 verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and we know that that's about to happen. You know, that's race wars right there. So they're gonna be pushing. You're gonna hear more on this. They're gonna be pushing this. So this is the AMP. It says, for nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. GNT, it says, countries will fight each other, kingdoms will attack one another. NIV, nation will rise against nation. So we know the so-called white nation and the so-called black nation will eventually face each other. It says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So we got sorrows coming. Things are happening. Any event, especially when it comes to so-called blacks attacking so-called whites, they're going to blow this out of proportion. So we see it happening now.
Cincinnati. A few nights ago, a white couple got the shit beat out of them. Woman knocked flat out cold, laying there looking like a board. And then a group of guys went around the white dude, a bunch of black dudes, and was stomping them and kicking them and punching them. And now I log on to X for the first time today, and then I'm seeing another group of black guys beat up a white guy. So not stories you'll see in the mainstream media, but just something you might want to look up and pay attention to yourself, act accordingly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad out here, and I'm also seeing it. And I'm also seeing it in places where it's not necessarily catching mainstream attention in media. It is about to start picking up stream because I got contacted by several different outlets to see if I had any commentary or if I wanted to join tonight.
They want to hear what the coon got to say. But he's at the airport taking flight. But I want to get to this next story right here.
Bothered and a little bit more vocal, and they're creating a situation where it's turning negative.
Has everybody seen the beatdown video from Cincinnati this morning? pretty horrific. And it happens dozens of times every year in this country. For decades. Dozens of times.
Look how this
nigga,
Anton Daniels, look how he's looking at these white men. Like, Jake, this is bad. They're so in love. Like, this guy here is so in love with his money, you know, his reputation, you know, whatever crumbs the white man has given him. Like, he's out of his mind, man. He got the Rolex on. He feels, you know, he's safe. He's secure in his head. And he knows this comes from his daddy Esau, man. So he's the perfect guy for this situation right now, man. I mean, this is bad. It's not going to go bad for you, Mr. Anton. I mean, it will go bad for you, Mr. Anton Daniels, real soon. You on your own. And the Lord might have his ass go to a concentration camp, man.
If people understood, if they knew, and the FBI has the stats, how often that race makes the other race the victims.
Now, when he say that race, he's talking about the so-called African Americans make the so-called, because the so-called white man now he's the victim, man. This is unbelievable. But we in that day, you know, this is the propaganda. This is how the tables are turning. Now the white male, he's the minority, right? He's the most discriminated against. He's the victim. Wow. All still falling on the back end of Judah. Who's the man doing this? The so-called black man. It's unbelievable, man. 2 Corinthians 2:11, it says, least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we know that it's about to roll down the pipeline. You know, all of this is all propaganda anyway. You know, all this is going to go away. And the reality of the situation that America's done, you Edomites are done, you coon-ass Jakes, you two-third coon, booty-licking Jakes are done. And that's this man right here. This boy. Right? This animal. Mr. Anton, y'all are done. The new kingdom is coming under Yahushua. And we ain't going to be viewing this from off YouTube.
You understood it. Most violent crime stays within your race. But there is an exception in the United States of America. And nobody talks about it. And if the roles were reversed, well, shit, look what happens, you know? When a violent drug addict...
I gotta say this, like, do this nigga Anton, look at him. Do he look like he ready for war? I mean, let's be for real. Look at his position. You walking through the airport, you see this guy. Do he look like he's ready to defend his family? Now, he might have weapons at his house, you know, but does it look like he's training for all hell breaking loose? He's very comfortable. He's not in the trenches. He's not in a position to lead. But they pushing this guy, man, on YouTube. You know? Look at his eyeballs. Oh, I feel sorry for you, Mr. White Man. I can't believe our peoples is doing this to you. Fucking ass.
Dies from a drug overdose while being held down by the police. He becomes a fucking hero.
Racism is not going to die at this point. That's just the facts. Like, let me tell you what was really bad and how it made it even worse and how it kind of exacerbated itself. Because we instead of us stomping out racism completely and saying, hey, we need to stop being so race focused, over the last 4 to 5 years, people started justifying it. You started seeing paintings in the street, the Black Lives Matters, the white apologists, they didn't make it any better. And so now what you see is there's an extreme level of privilege that's coming from the other side, from black people. Now, of course, this is not a popular subject and people don't want to talk about it. And Black people that are super racist, which I said that it was black people that was racist a long time ago. People tried to make it seem like it's not a thing, but they have now become more empowered because they can say and do things that other cultures and other races can't. So much so that things have almost switched and reversed.
Yes, things that switch and reverse. The Lord has made it like this. He don't know nothing. But you see, this guy he's terrible. He's all about himself, man. He's all about his success, his points, his views, his likes he get from women. It's all about him, man. Whoever worships him in his household. But look at this Edomite face. Like, he ready for war, man. These Edomites ready for war. Things are rolling down the pipeline. Jacob Trouble is basically here, is about to intensify. And these are the coons, man. Great point-making so-called black men. Well, he is black. He's dark. He's empty. You got black men like this that's supposed to lead us. When you got so-called white men ready for war, this guy is talking about how racism has been switched. And now we got the upper hand and it's not right. These people, man, they're in a very, very bad situation. And it's only going to intensify from here, But all is going to, roll right into one bundle called Jacob's Trouble. I'm going to read it. And Mr. Anton Daniels, we don't care how many good points you got when you're making them. Your ass is faced with this here. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. And you're Jacob, Mr. Daniels, but he shall be saved out of it. That's the elect. And Jacob's trouble is full of race wars, nation against nation. Judah shall be a terror in the midst thereof. Judah is a roaring lion's whelp. What did they tell you, that we like an old lion crouching down? Who shall rise him up? Jake will be roused up real soon. And you 2/3, you booty kissing, Israelites out there. He's an Israelite. He don't know it. He think he's black. His skin is brown. He think this guy's white. His skin is pink. He's red. So all you that don't want to go on the side of the Lord, you don't want to fight, you don't want to get the kingdom, that's okay. You're called casualties of war. You won't remember this guy real soon, man. But when you look at this video, it's pretty bad. But at the same time, they are pushing race wars. And they saying that the so-called blacks got the upper hand. But hey, get ready. You're going to be just walking down the street with your family, eyes open, head up, because things are going down right now. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachach Shalom.